Today I want to talk about a question that many bar exam students have. How much should you memorize the rules for bar essays? First, let me explain why rule memorization matters. When you study for the bar, you may feel like you understand the material. But when you try to write an essay, the sentences do not come out easily. You know the rule in your head, but it is hard to write it clearly and in a good structure. This is why some level of memorization is necessary. If you can identify the issue, write the rule, and then apply the facts, the IRAC structure flows naturally. Second, you do not need perfect word-for-word memorization. For example, think about the duty of loyalty for current clients in the PR subject. Yes, memorizing the full rule would be great, but memorizing every rule in every subject is almost impossible, especially for people whose first language is not English. So you must choose what to memorize exactly, what to memorize with a similar meaning, and what you do not need to memorize at all. Third, let me explain how deep you should memorize a rule. The duty of loyalty rule has 3 elements. For the first element, the important words are adverse and another client. For the second element, the key phrase is own personal interest. For the third element, the key words are limited and third party. For the California rule, the important word is potential. If English is not your first language, memorizing full sentences can help. But in my case, I made my own sentences with the important keywords. Then I checked the original rule. If my sentence included all the essential keywords, I considered it memorized. At first, I tried to memorize everything word for word, but I realized it was not possible with my limited study time. Fourth, let me share how I chose my keywords. A rule is a tool for solving a legal problem. So I asked myself which part of the rule is absolutely necessary for analysis. Then I divided the keywords into 2 types. First, the keywords that must be memorized exactly. Second, the keywords that can be expressed in a similar way but still must appear. If a rule was highly likely to appear on the exam, I selected more keywords. If the issue had a low chance of appearing, I kept the keywords simple. Even with a few keywords, you can write better essays than most students. Fifth, you can use simple acronyms when a rule has several elements. I used common acronyms and also made my own. This made memorization much easier. Sixth, I used my own rule memorization program. It selected daily rules based on the importance of the subject, the importance of the rule, and my past memorization results. You do not need a program, but making your own list can help you manage your study more efficiently. Seventh, using audio can help you memorize better. I converted the rules into audio and listened while driving or walking. The audio files I upload are based on the ones I used during my study. If some rules are hard to memorize, listening to them a few times helps your brain learn the sentence naturally. I hope this helps you understand how much and how deeply you should memorize bar exam rules. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I hope your study becomes more efficient, and I wish you success on the bar exam.